We are back to talk the pivotal game threes of the ALDS. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we are here to talk the ALDS, baby. That's right. But first, before we do, did anybody see that Braves game? Holy cow. Austin Riley, full count, off speed pitch, hits a 2-run bomb pretty much with one hand, just leaning out in front. And they take a 5-4 lead. And then the Phillies in the top of the ninth hit a ball to the wall. And Michael Harris catches it, and they double off Bryce Harper at first to end the game. That was absolutely wild. I love playoff baseball. I didn't even care who won, but that was exciting to watch. As each day passes, it gets more and more intense, and I absolutely love it. And now we're going to talk ALDS. We got one series tied at 1, a huge pivotal game 3 in that Minnesota Astros series. And then can the Rangers punch their ticket to the ALCS with a sweep over the best team in the American League, the Baltimore Orioles? We got lots to talk about. It's going to be a lot of fun. In this video, going to go over that bets recap. We are recording this during the Dodger game right now, so I don't know what's happening. All I know is it's 3-1, and Mookie Betts is 0 for 2, so it's not a great start. But we're going to do that. Then we got good hitter matchups, the pitcher report, and our 2 best bets. Before we dive into all that, you got to hit that like button. Just help this channel out, help it grow. Let's get 300 likes on this video. We can easily do that. It's not asking that much. So I appreciate the support, but I'm ready to roll, guys. Let's do it. And it starts with that bets recap. All right, for now, it is a 1-0 day. I'm calling it a sweep. Just joking. Seriously, the Phillies team total over 3.5. That was a cash in the 5th inning, a nice winner, and they never scored again. So thank goodness they got that 4th run. And then Mookie Betts 1+ hit in Dodgers money line. Like I said, as of right now, Mookie is 0 for 2, and the Dodgers are down 3-1. Just saw JD Martinez hit a solo bomb for their first run. So we'll see how that goes. Might need a little help with that one. But right now, with that 1-0 day, we are 4-5 on the playoffs, down 0.7 units, and then up 0.8 on those playoff futures, which we'll get into after this round is over again. So that's what we got for the bets recap. Now let's talk some good hitter matchups. Okay, we got 7 of them for you today, and 5 of them are in the Astros and Twins series. We got Altuve 12 for 36 with a double versus Sonny Gray. That's right, that means 11 singles. Michael Brantley 6 for 22 doubles versus Gray. Bregman 3 for 10, 3 singles. Nothing huge, but because it's just not a lot of hitters. If it's a decent one, I'm going to put it up here just to help you guys out. And then we got Austin Hayes, 8 for 25, 2 doubles versus Nathan Eovaldi. And then Ryan Mountcastle, 6 for 18, 6 singles versus Eovaldi. Not a ton of power, as you can tell with all these. I mean, we're talking a total of 1 home run between all these guys. Marcus Semien, 4 for 12 and a double, and that is the 1 home run versus Dean Kramer. And Corey Seager, 3 for 6, very small sample size with 3 singles versus Kramer. So those are the best hitter matchups for Game 3 of the ALDS. And now let's go to the pitcher report. Here are the 2 matchups in the ALDS. We got Christian Javier of the Astros against Sonny Gray of the Twins. We can all see who the advantage goes to on that one. It is Sonny Gray. He has been unbelievable this year. We will talk more about the details and their stats and everything in their form. But similar K percentage. Javier can struggle with the walks every once in a while, which is something to look out for. 4.56 ERA, 4.33 expected ERA, and Sonny Gray already showed what he can do in the playoffs. He was great in that first series, so he is back at home. And then Dean Kramer. Kramer always makes me think of Seinfeld. Against Nathan Eovaldi. Eovaldi looked good in round 1 also. Dean Kramer, this is not exactly what the Orioles want, guys. Down 2-0 with Kramer on the mound is not their ideal. We're talking the highest expected ERA on the board today, 4.92, average K rate, average in walks, and average hits. I mean, he is an average pitcher. He is just a very, very average pitcher. And now he goes on the road to face this Ranger lineup. So that's the pitcher report for October 10th. And now it's time to get into the best bets. All right, the first game takes us out to Minnesota. We got the Twins hosting the Astros for Game 3. Twins moneyline -135, Astros moneyline +114 with an over-under of 8 runs. You guys already know we just talked about Christian Javier versus Sonny Gray. The Twins hitters versus Christian Javier in their career, 0 for 17. Not a big sample size, and it wasn't even this year really, so it doesn't really matter, but I just want to point that out. Astros hitters versus Sonny Gray, they are hitting a combined 266 in 145 plate appearances with a 22.8% K rate and 9% walk rate. This is not just this year, obviously, because they didn't face him 145 times, but just want to point that out. Christian Javier versus the Twins this year, Nothing. Nada. That's right. Did not face them. Sonny Gray versus the Astros. He faced them twice. One start, he had 7 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run, and struck out 13, and that was at home way back in April, though. And then the other start, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and 4 Ks on May 29th, and that game was in Houston. Now, that's the details of this series. Let me give you a best bet. I have the Minnesota Twins minus a half a run in the first 5 innings at plus 104 on FanDuel. This means after 5 innings, they have to have the lead. I almost went with just first five money line, which means if it's tied like 1-1, then it's a push, but those odds are minus 135. And you know what? I just don't want to do it. I like plus 104. So I'm going to take them to have the lead. Twins have the starting pitcher advantage. It's a no brainer on that situation. Sonny Gray has been unbelievable. We've talked about a 6 pitch mix. He really keeps hitters off balance. He doesn't throw one pitch more than 30% of the time, has good command. He's been unbelievable. He's given up 1 earned run or less in 7 of his last 8 starts. That's right. That was to end the regular season, and then he dominated also in round 1. Guys, this guy's been unbelievable. Gray, 2.00 ERA since September 1st. He's been on a roll, great form. Honestly, with how he's been pitching, only giving up 1 or less earned run every single start, we probably only need 2 runs, maybe 1, but we only need 2 runs to cash this bet. It would be my guess. Obviously, you never know. But Christian Javier, he's given up 3 earned runs or more in 7 of his last 9 starts. And when you look at these offenses, you think they're pretty even right now. Let's be honest. The WRC pluses and all that kind of stuff, they're just a little different how they do it, but for the most part, they're even. Javier, a 5.17 ERA on the road. That is not good. He loses his control a little bit, and he just gives up a ton more hits and runs on the road this year. And I expect this Twins lineup to at least get 2 runs off him. And like I said, I think we only need 2. But if the Twins want to get 4, I'm fine with that too. So give me the Twins minus a half a run after the first 5 innings at plus 104 as my first bet of the day. And let's move on to the Orioles against the Rangers. Okay, here we go. The Rangers money line minus 142. The Orioles money line plus 120 with an over-under of 9 runs. I feel for Baltimore Orioles fans right now because they were jacked up thinking World Series, World Series, World Series. This is their year. And then welcome to Major League Baseball playoffs. When you are a young, inexperienced team facing a red-hot team like the Rangers, is what happens. So Rangers are trying to finish them off and go for the sweep. We got Dean Kramer and Nathan Eovaldi, as you know. The Rangers offense versus Dean Kramer. They are hitting 298 and 63 plate appearances with a 20.6% K rate. It's a small sample size. It's only 63 plate appearances, but hitting around 300 is not too shabby. Orioles offense versus Nathan Eovaldi. 264 average and 143 plate appearances with a 26.6% K rate. Now, Dean Kramer versus the Rangers this year, he faced them one time through 6.1 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and 5 Ks. So not a bad start by him. And then Eovaldi versus the Orioles, there is no numbers. He did not face them. So it's time to get into the best bet now. I'm not taking a side. I'm not taking a total. We are going back to that team total. Rangers team total over 4.5 at minus 118 on FanDuel. We know Dean Kramer is the worst starter on the card today. He gives up 9 hits per 9 innings, has an expected ERA of almost 5. I mean, guys, this Rangers have hit better pitchers than him for more than 4.5 runs. He struggles versus lefties, Kramer does. With a 270 average against, he has a whip of over 1.5 versus lefties. And I'm expecting the Rangers to probably have 6 lefties in this lineup. I mean, it could get ugly. Also, the Rangers just smoking hot. How about 25 runs in 4 playoff games, including 11 runs last game against the Orioles? Rangers right up there with the Braves in hitting at home. That's right. They had a 126 WRC plus in Texas. Atlanta Braves at home, 127. I mean, that's how good they were. Plus, nobody in the entire world scored more runs at home than the Texas Rangers this year. They averaged 5.96 runs per game. That's pretty much 6 runs a game, guys. I'm asking them to get 5 against a very average pitcher. I know they may only have 8 innings. I get that. It's not my favorite to have only 8 innings, but I don't think it matters, to be honest with you. So I'm going to ride the red-hot Rangers lineup against Dean Kramer in this one and take their team total over 4.5 runs at minus 118. That's what we got for you today. Let's check out that bets recap. There it is. Twins minus a half a run in the first 5 innings at plus 104. And then the Rangers team total over 4.5. Simple, easy. Let's get some freaking winners. I want a 2-0 sweep. I'm crossing my fingers to turn this TV back on and see Mookie Betts has a hit and the Dodgers are coming back, hopefully. But Other than that, that's what we got. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the support. We keep grinding away. And remember, we got that NFL best bets and all those trends again for Wednesday night. So thanks again. Hope everyone has a great Tuesday. We'll talk to you soon.